Alrighty, chat. I ain't no Papa John's, but I think the time of reckoning is upon our opponent. Storm. 0-0. Put the word Ruby, so that way it fits a little better. Okie dokie. Got a couple of lines here. I kept this opening. And I could Valakut Awakening on turn 1 and then turn 2 Striker Rich Surveil. Or I could turn 1 just Striker Rich and then go for the turn 2 kill. But I think the turn 2 kill is like pretty inconsistent, even if we do hit an untap land. So let's do this and say go. I'm Belcher. Imagine. What if they actually fell for it though? Polluted Delta Pass. Are you feeling rich? I'm feeling rich. Ah, Esper Pile. Esper AI Slop. Vincent Ephemerate. Raug. Well, my Row's probably going to get solituded, so let's look for a Ruby. Whoa. Ruby. I know you don't have Force Negation over there. It could be Goryo's. If it's Goryo's, they're going to have Force Negation. That's why the title of the stream is, this deck's kind of RNG. Somebody notify the Weather Channel right now. How you doing, Quackers? Red. Red. Shit. Okay. Got an untapped land as well. Let's go fetch a mountain out of my deck. A Piv. So I could go Ritual, Ral, Strike It Rich. Wish. One off of going past In Flames here. Tails. I won. No. Okay. Tails. I lost. No. Force negation. Okay. Car. See your game opponent. So they are playing Goryo's probably. Maybe. We'll see shortly. I need to win that second Rao flip. Pending the Rao. Sure. Piff. You're damn right, it's combo winter. And it's a cold winter at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 blah. Montagna. Start with the Manamorphose. Our next PT is in, what's the date? Real soon. I'm leaving on Thursday of next week. Ooh, artist talent. Yeah, let's cast that one. Ritual. I'm gonna bin this Past in Flames. On the Resolve. I think I cast this and I bin the Glimpse. Okay, we hit a Ritual. Let's cast this, bin nothing. Ritual. Bin nothing. Bin nothing. Oh. Well, that's not good. Rape Shot. Damn, we bricked. Huh. So what do we do now? How do we best set up for next turn? Am I just killing this frog and then shooting them for a bajillion? That's pretty unlucky. I mean, that's why the title of the stream is "This deck is RNG." I wasn't lying when I said this deck's RNG. Yeah, I think I just shoot the frog, right? And then just grape shot them. How many times? I don't think I need to level up the talent quite yet. If I could level it up twice, but that needs 6 mana, I could kill him. So I have 2 going at the frog. Let's do 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Lady's right. Technically, I'm early. Normally, I'd be down on more clock at this point. Well, Shimata chat. We gotta pass the turn again. On the plus side, we do have 2 Past in Flames in the graveyard. Bins Droxa. Fuck. How come my surveillance don't do that? Oreos. Yep. Mm-hmm. Got my Thoughtseize too. Or they got a Thoughtseize so they can Thoughtseize my Desperate Ritual. I don't know if that matters. I think the only thing that matters is if they find a Force Negation. If they find a Force Negation, I'm probably dead. I don't see a force negation. Okay. Play a mountain. Let's play a Manamorphose to start. Red, red. Okay, that one I don't want. Ritual. We'll discard the land. Don't really want that one either. Flashback of Past in Flames. Discard this. Drew a Manamorphose. Ooh. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have cast that Manamorphose before the Past in Flames resolved. Streamer kind of dumb. That's okay. I don't know if it's going to matter. We're just going to have to go off, like, quite a bit here. Don't want that one, so we'll discard it. Do want that one, though. Oh, I should have started with Manamorphose. So I can have more cards in my hand to potentially discard them. Sunbaked Canyon. Yep, that one's hitting the bin. What if they have a consigned memory? I don't want to discard either of those. Did find a Rel, so let's play Rel. And then we'll cast Glimpse. Tails, I won the flip. I'll flip the Rel. Scoop. Couple copies of Hollowed Moonlight can come in. What are they gonna have for hate? Counter magic mostly, I think. I can't believe I didn't hit Force Negation in 20 cards. Yeah, we had it pretty deterministic regardless there. It's kind of wild. I'm going to take out the Striker Rich. We want the Gemstone Caverns just around the draw. I think I just want the Hollowed Moonlights. I could take the Orange Chance, but the Orange Chance are kind of eh. Nice haircut. How did the McDonald's interview go? They didn't want me. They said they need people with an actual skill set. It's a tough life out here. Guess I gotta keep streaming children's card games on the internet. I do have a Ruby Medallion if we can surveil on one. Sounds probably fine. Although, they do have Prismatic Ending in their deck. Oh. How you do, Jackington? What's good, my friend? This is a red-white. It's got Orange Chant and Prismatic Ending. Oh, I didn't even post the list, but I mean, nobody cares about Storm anyways, right? The most Thoughtseize-proof hand you've ever seen. Takes a Ruby Medallion. Makes sense to me. I'll leave that on top. Now you might think, okay, now you jam the Ruby Medallion, right? Wrong. Casting a Rend Resolve. The reason I'm casting a Rend Resolve is because of Prismatic Ending. I'm not trying to get pending. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I really hate this Gemstone Caverns, like having it as a land. But I think we do play it as a land just for value, which might be a mistake. I could try to get lucky off of this and go for it. But I think I just cast this, maybe. Hmm. I don't know if I want to expose the Ruby right now, especially when they have Force Negation mana up. So if I can go Ruby, Ritual, Splice Ritual, Rens Resolve, and try to hit from there. But the chances I actually hit are kind of low. That's assuming everything resolves. I'm gonna cast this Ritual. You know what? I think I'm okay casting this one. It's a good bait, I think. This music's going kind of hard. What is this? Oh, it's looping the third. That makes sense. All right, say less. Anything looping goes hard. I'm sorry you don't get to hear this, YouTube. Like the stream, though. What'll it be? Ritual? A ritual? Or my second Ruby Medallion? My ritual. Oh, I can't wait to read this. As YungDingo approaches the barber. I already know it's gonna be good. Start with this. Hold on, let me combo and then I'll read that, okay? Delio. Well, looks like they're F6'd. So I'm actually gonna surveil here. See if I can bin a spell. Oh, you weren't F6'd, you monster. I would have been that anyways. As YungDingo approaches his barber, he starts to think how he wants to describe the hairstyle he wants. He begins describing this as, I want to look like every Gen Z influencer and be able to say skibbity toilet while not looking like Steve Buscemi trying to fit in with teenagers as an old man. The 66-year-old barber stares at him incredulously, any semblance of life draining from his eyes. Dingo, you know what? I'll just go to the salon down the street. Ooh. I don't know who that Steve guy is, though, for real. I am a Gen Z. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, Glimpse is like the best draw. Ludwig Dingo. Facts. I guess we're leveling up. Oh, and how do you do, fellow kids? All right, say less. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How do you do, fellow kids? No, I had to stay more relevant, chat. You don't get it. The only way I could stay more relevant was by getting a zoomer haircut and appending my artist talent. Mine talent. She. Don't you force. No, you have another force? Oh, okay. No, you have a Gorios? Okay. Metamorphose. Quish. For anything. Ritual, 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 ritual. Rens resolve. I feel like the guy's sweating, like mashing the keyboard buttons right now. Wait, no, come back. What's the best way to catch you at Magicon? You pull out your Animal Crossing net, and then I jump scare you. And if you time it right, and you catch me with the net, then you get to add me to your collection. Ritual, 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 ritual. Best way to lose the storm is to give him all the time in the world. Agreed. I'd actually show up with a net. Hey, then I would know it's you. Holy shit, Dingo 34. I can't believe there's 33 of us out there. I'm gonna keep this hand. Uh, eh. Resolve, you think? Strike your wrist and draw a land? That would be the dream, but I think that's so greedy. I think it's probably resolve. Hopefully we're not playing against Esper. Oh no, I think it's Esper. Oh no, it's Esper. Oh, it's Gorio's. We get the run back. I'm back on the draw. And I'm down a card now. All roads lead to Storm. Chat's been saying, Dingo, you're just gonna register Storm anyways. And the more I think about it, I'm like, you know what? The more they're onto something. It's part of my favorite saying. The more things change, the more they stay the same. All roads lead to Mill. No. As soon as we draw the second land, we're gonna pop off. I have no idea. Depends on how the next checks clock 2 weeks go. I guess 13 days. Wait, no, deck registration's on Wednesday. 10 days. Got a lot of nothing going on there. Should I play Ruby and Pass? This seems kind of bad. I think I'm just going to Surveil. I do have Storm sleeved up from the RC where I played Storm. It's sitting right up there. Yeah, apparently I'm good at mono red decks for some reason. Which is like the archetype that I play the least. Is not make it a Tron, we're gonna make it a Tron. Trust. My grandma gave me a good advice when I was a young lad. Don't touch the stove, it's hot. That's something I reflect on whenever I play Magic. What's touching the stove in this context, though? Playing Magic is touching the stove? Kinda. The doorman. I love the doorman. Not in the context you're thinking, though. Ritual Manamorphose. Red, red. Second Ruby Medallion. Let's do this first. Ew. Ew. Definitely bottom. I'll remember you, Ral Monsoon Mage. For the short time I knew ya. I'm not gonna shuffle yet because I don't really want the Ral that's on the bottom to be back on top. Ooh, Biv. Red, red. Artist talent. Gas. Play that one. Ritual. Always yield. Also gasoline. What do I want to do? Click button, win game. Seems like a good option. Wait, I kind of see the storm vision. Yes. I think I went these two for these two and I called it a day. I really don't think Storm's bad. Spider-Punk Red Belcher. Makes it good against Consign. But Red Belcher is just not very good, sadly. I don't think there's a reason to play Red Belcher over Blue Belcher like pretty much ever. Yeah, Blue Belcher's so good. But the best deck in Modern was, it said it's whatever Belcher Titan is Storm, but people don't have sideboard cards for her. Kind of agree. Although, look at this though. Sometimes I think that, and then I look at challenge results, and I just get bamboozled by, like, what is this, man? What is that, man? Like, hello? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy? I don't know. Mill? No. No mill. Looks like Belcher's Delight. That's what I'm saying. I got farmed by the E-Tron player, never played the energy players. Happens to the best of us. I have had very little success with energy lately. But maybe I'm just not good enough at drawing a Johnny Goblin bombardment. I think I'm gonna play Artist Talent. I don't know if that's correct. Is better at winning Ralph flips or what? Maybe. I got so unbelievably lucky when I played this deck at the RC. All lights lead to Lantern. Is Dr. Quacker's just Timmy's alt account? Makes you wonder. But I got super duper lucky at the RC. I like cast my last spell possible and I flip my Ral. Insane. Card Market did a video on Lantern. I've never consumed a single second of Card Market content, but I hear a lot about it. Never Lantern. Gotta wear gym shorts like P Soli. I think I'm gonna discard Ral. Is that trolling? Might be trolling. Yeah, I quit after 5-0. I peaked with Mill. Hey, Ral came back. You love something, let him go. If he comes back to you, it was another copy of Ral. Oh, that's so unreal good. All right, let's go. Eh. Let's go. You. No. You. Hit the splice. I won the flip. What did I cast? -8. Holy shit. I don't know, red mana. Click button, win game. Now I got white mana. Hell yeah. Cast and splice. Hey, I'm splicing over you. You got any grapes? Joke's on you, at Apex I beat him with my cane. Instead of beating me with your cane, you just showed me your weird leg thing. And that was it. That was my entire Apex experience. Just Judge, he's taking his pants off. I did Velk. Sorry, Dingo. I apologize. If it makes you feel better, I also beat this this Goryo's player in the challenge, playing Storm. Wait, Soggy Meatball. Are we gonna get some great Grixis Persist action? I gotta see if he surveils. As soon as he surveils an Archon to the graveyard, I'm turning off the stream. Wait, he's playing Rack? He's playing Rack and he's facing down a Gristlebrand. All he has is a Fatal Push in his hand. Who dat? Valk! Thank you for the prime! Something like that, yeah. Appreciate the 42 months, Valk. Thank ya. I don't think BFG's winning this one. Gristlebrand, I mean, maybe he wins on clock if the opponent decides to, like, draw 14 and then go to discard. Of course, Belcher Energy is the best deck after all. That deck's like one red-white MDFC away from being viable. If we could play like 8 red-white dual lands, that would be it. That's the format right there. Catch me flipping a Johnny off of my Goblin Bombardment in Belcher. Deck's close, but who knows when we're going to get more MDFCs. Alright, this is over. I'm going to boot up the words on stream. We don't have to sit here and watch BFG die. If he dies, he dies. You did inspire me to play a league with Necro, which BFG's pile of swamps reminded me of. You were right, Emperor is greater than Voidwalker. Yeah. Sadly, I think Dothy's a sweet card. Just not as good as Emperor Bones. Not quite there. Or if you get to play Emperor Bones and then your opponent surveils Sephiroth into the graveyard, then guess what? You just get to activate Emperor Bones and now you have a Sephiroth in play. It's a foolproof plan, really. Although I guess if you thought sees your opponent's Sephiroth, you can just cast Atroxa from their hand anyways. Gotta steal Glorious Opponent's Sephiroth and have a 4/4. 10 out of 10 would recommend. That's what I'm saying. Sadly, Dr. Quackers, it doesn't work with the YouTube chat. But you can play on YouTube still. You have to scan this little QR code right here, right above my mouse. If you scan the QR code, you can play on your phone. Then you can just answer on your phone. You don't have a phone? Let me see if I can get the link. It probably works on PC as well. Oops. Okay. It's play.wordsonstream.gg/63408. Try that. See if you can do that on your PC. Oh yeah, it looks like you can. But it looks like it might also require you to have a Twitch. Yeah, I wish there was a way to connect it to both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, but I think as it stands right now, you can either have your words on stream go through Twitch or YouTube and not Twitch and YouTube. Chat, I got gifted a cantrip candle today. It's coffee shop flavor. Scent? Scent. Oh god, it's on fire. Oh shit, chat, it's on fire. That was pretty good. Although I think I need it not in my peripheral because it's kind of burning my corneas. Where can I put this? I'm gonna burn my house down. Uh, I'll put it on my computer. Surely that's a good idea. Yeah, coffee shop flavor. It tastes like a coffee shop. If you go to your local coffee shop and you lick the table, you'll get the same experience as this candle. I promise. We're waiting for J Lamb. Also, chat, after the Pro Tour, whenever we do challenges on the weekend, we're gonna go back to playing Final Fantasy 7 Part 2. Oh god, Bolt's here. Now we can finally pass some levels of words on stream. Bless. Bless. Perfect. We need the Street Fighter commentator. Perfect. Missed the challenge today. Well, there is a showcase in the morning if you want to wake up bright and early. It's 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. There's probably gonna be like 400 people in it. But I'm doing well. It's 1 a.m. for you. I don't think you're gonna make it. If it's 1 a.m. for you now, and it starts in like 12 hours, 13 hours, it'd be like 2 p.m. It's not that bad. Oh, the challenge is 1 a.m. Okay, yeah. Screw that. Those Matcherinos left. Did I see a bonk? Dang, Corey Baumeister. So there's only one match left and it's over. Corey Baumeister in this challenge as well. It's a name I haven't heard in a minute. Is he streaming? Probably not. Yeah, your QPs. Your QPs are gonna ignite in like 9 days, I think. Something real soon. Also, YouTube, Twitch chat. If you haven't dropped a like on the YouTube stream, I see 4 of them. See if we can get that to like 30. A respectable amount of likes. It's not pinned. Alright, give me a sec. I'll pin it. There you go. Is pinned. His hand's great. If it had lands in it. Hi, bunny. Okay. 1 tap land and a dream. I think I keep this and I drop the wish. I like having the Passing Flames a little bit more than the wish. No, don't hit the thumbs down. Guide O Souls. Hmm. This matchup should be fairly easy for us. At least game one. The thing I worry about is Static Prison and maybe Thraben Charm. So I don't think I'm going to run out the Ruby. I think I'm just going to hit Striker Rich and then Surveil. And the next turn we'll try to pop off. I need to find another Ritual or a land or something. I assume I'm going to find a land off of these, so I'm going to look for a Ritual with a Surveil here. If they have Goblin Bombardment, yeah, if they have like Forearm, Chance Post board, and like Deafening Silence and High Noon, we're never winning that anyways. Yep. Storm might be the only deck that can reliably beat Splinter Twin. It's either that or I guess Neoform's pretty good at it too. I think that's the equivalent of getting like MTG ratioed. Just took your deck and then it became an innovation. YouTube's being invaded by Twitch. Pretty much just ratioed. Shit. Okay, I think we're cooking here. Red, red. Ooh, Rel. Cast that for funsies. Reckless Impulse. Shit. Well, don't mind if I do. I gotta cast one more spell here. Tails. Yata. Minus. Wow, that was a really bad rattle, but I got rid of like 8 lands though. Loser and Assault Lord. Ain't that the truth? Glad somebody finally said it. Ritual, 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 ritual. Metamorphose. Yeah, these hits were pretty bad, huh? Actually starting to get a little worried. I won. I'm a winner. 21 loyalty, by the way. I did it. Yay, me. Hmm. I've collected a YungDingo signature on a manifest token 2 different Rhino tokens and a restraining order. Yeah. What tokens should I get for Atlanta, Houston, and Vegas? Something normal, preferably. But I know that's kind of hard for a man of your stature. Is stature the right word there? I almost want to drop a past in flames, but I don't think that's correct. Drop the artist talent. This candle's popping off over here. Oops. I accidentally opened my Steam instead of closing my Steam. You don't get to see my Deadlock hours chat. Spent more time playing Deadlock than playing the Pro Tour or practicing for the Pro Tour. I will sign a McDonald's job application as YungDingo if somebody wants to go apply under my alias. Keep spooky ghost vacuum. Do I care about this? Not really. I think I'm just gonna say go. I think I care about this a lot less than many other things that they're going to play. I want to surveil. I could have tried to kill sooner. Not reliable, that is. If they have a chance, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Maybe they have Thraben Charm. I'm a featured content creator on what? Oh, I see a Trezaith copy pasta. Give me a sec. I'll read that though. Isn't getting any better. There's facts. Atlanta? What? I'm a content creator for Atlanta? What do you mean? Wear tear? I guess a lot of pressure off me. I think I'd do it. It's gonna flip Johnny though, which is like kind of tough. Oh, it's just answered. I was so confused. It's like, what do you mean? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. I think I just take this Johnny off the table. It gives me like infinite time. It feels bad to like not take a hate piece off the table instead. But if they start spamming creatures out, I can also just go wish for another fire magic. Dodge. Can also wish for a pending. Storm's 1%. Feels good, man. Nobody respects Storm. Or go get an artist talent. Let's go wish for artist talent. I think I'm gonna die to Arena of Glory though. I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Leveling up on artist talent. Pretty sure Surge of Salvation stops 80% of what energy is doing to Storm. Kinda. Through the fierce of flame, the ritual commence. Wizard and rock align. Mana to kill a god. The flames past sins. As if through 20 cannons. Die to hate piece. Like the die to hate piece part. Wizard and rock align. That's great. That's a new copy pasta acquired. Through the fierce of flame. Yeah, that's a Dragon Force song. Oh, I never read the Trizaith copy pasta. Dingo was beside himself. Another stream where the ship posters and Zeriak taunt me into playing Mill. He would never. Uh, it's such a terrible deck, and he donates it all the time. That's facts. Ooh, Past in Flames. Ooh, a land. Great Hachi Machi. Going to 4. Let's discard the Striker Rich. Sunbathed Canyon. And discard this Valakut Awakening. His fraying sanity and desperation leads him to a desperate plan. Since Zeriak loves Mill so much, I'll go into a challenge, bribe my opponents, then top 8 with the deck and take all the credit for his list. Then when it baits a bunch of people, I'll just claim it was Zeriak's idea in the first place. Genius. Genius. Okay, where do we want to go from here? Ren's Resolve? Oh, I hate another Ren's Resolve here. No, it was way up. I just missed it. Past in Flames Flashback is not that much mana. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, I used the wrong ritual. Shaisha. Another Past in Flames. Another Past in Flames. I 100% used the wrong ritual. Oh. Yay. Bolt you, bolt you, bolt you, bolt you, bolt you, bolt you. Alright. Surge and Salvation is not a real consideration. Because the Boros matchup is so heavily favored for you anyways that the only matchups that you care about are the counterspell matchups. I'm about to knock the dust off of some rails. Maybe. It's a turn 2 angle. I very rarely go for the turn 2. Don't think you need to most of the time. Turn 3 is so much safer. The only time I go for the turn 2 is if I'm playing against motherfucking... What was that deck? Breach? That was a war crime. Motherfucking Breach. Red glimpse. Another ruby medallion's not helpful. I might have Dismember. Damn, he's good. Damn, he's good. I think this matchup's also pretty free. Bring 3 pendings and call it a day. Usually how they win this is like Karn board stuff. My favorite card in Spider-Man? I like the one that had Spider-Man on it. All 42 of them. I think this is a keeper. That one looked busted. I really like the one with Spider-Man on it. I can't wait for the Dragon Ball crossover, where every single card's gonna have Goku on it. I already punted him. Oh well. I was supposed to go fetch Sacred Foundry out here. Not really a punt, just like a missequencing. Don't you play Karn. Oh, yeah, it's fun. Hmm. I should just take this off the table while I can. But I don't think I'm gonna go for anything this turn. Can I play the Ruby Medallion? Maybe I'm supposed to play the Ruby Medallion. Can they take that off the table? Not really. Play another Chalice, I'm gonna be sad. That's okay. Not a bad one. Red, red. That is a bad one, though. Pass. No. Stop it. Ooh. Oh, that's right. It was 1 mana. Uh, I can survive one more turn. Cake. Let there be cake. Would need a crazy top deck to win from here? I don't think it's too crazy. Just a pass in flames. Unless they have another thought not here. Okay, it's a flesh trigger. Oh. You drop a ritual. Yeesh. Pass the flames. Ow! This was so good. Oh, man. This is a league. Alright. Alright, I think we just run it back. I should take the Gemstone Caverns out of my deck, so I forgot to do. Maybe I was supposed to get a Surveil land there. Quite possible. I wasn't sure if mana was going to be the issue because I was discarding rituals. Relic of Progenitus. I think I'm supposed to kill that. Find out if that was correct. Oof. Oh, we gotta find another prismatic ending. Apparently, it was not correct. But I also didn't think I was gonna get Trinity Spirit that fast. Yeesh. Having a Past in Flames in hand really made me want to do it. Yeah, Die to Hate piece. Part of the copy pasta holding up quite strong here. Good news is that we have 2 more pendings in the deck. Gotta hit land, independing. I was worried about Chalice more than anything else. He played the deck very good. Many non-mill players would miss the nuances, but he did not. That's right. I'm the mill goat, Zeriak. Sorry to overtake your throne like this. You're gonna flute pending. What even flute here? Sure. Is there a white card that taps an artifact? This deck used to play Brotherhood Zen. I fear I might be casting another spell this game. Top deck. Gotta retire like Wafo. It's for the best. Rip. I think I fired that pending off too early. My mistake. Oh well. Alright, let's put some words on stream chat. And you can also take this opportunity to go like the YouTube stream to support me, your favorite inter of Prismatic Ending. I think I only have one Trinisphere though. Kind of hard to play around one Trinisphere. It's more likely to play around with like card into Trinisphere. But I guess they just boarded in the Trinisphere. If I don't like the gameplay that I'm seeing on the screen, hey, as long as you like the face that you're seeing associated with the gameplay, you could still go like the YouTube stream. Perfect. Good job, chat. Honestly, probably could play another league match. Did anything stand out to you in the latest Energy 10K deck lists? Let me look. I didn't even know there was an NRG event going on. Archetype missing. Archetype missing. Why don't I have archetypes? First place, Belcher, sure. Second place, Raja. Control. Wow, like super control. Okay. Jeskai Affinity. Uh, Eldrazi Ramp. I like that Control still lost to Belcher. Ryan was playing Gorios. That makes sense. Gorios Affinity. Yeah, the control is like what really sticks out to me. Could get baited by Raja, blue white again for fun. Man. How many orange chants do we have in here? No orange chance. You love to see it. You hate to see control in this meta, though. As a Storm enjoyer. Kahira, too. Unhinged. Unhinged. Alright, chat. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll BRB. Oh, I forgot the autopilot. Sorry, chat. Might be, might be. Amaranth. My favorite streamer. I think it's spelled a little differently, though. 2 more matches left, chat. Our league's not going so well, but hey, at least the challenges. I gifted her a sub here once. Won the last word. I didn't see him. It went by way too fast, really. In the blink of an eye. One match left. Mr. Twin and Clean? Klein? Clean? Yo, somebody named Ho-Oh in here? Wait, did Corey win? Corey did not win. Wonder what Corey's playing nowadays. Now that poor Breach is gone. For Breach to Amulet Titan. Do you think he did move to Amulet Titan? He's not streaming, otherwise I would check, right? I don't think he's streaming anyways. I haven't seen a Corey stream in a minute. I didn't even realize the 10K was still going. Come and watching that. Are they done? I think they're done though, right? Oh, it's a side event. Oh no, that's an advertisement for side events. Is the top 8 happening? Or did it already happen? Belgium 1 versus Blue Eye Control. I think they played the finals, but I might be wrong. Okay. I wonder why they're still alive then. Waiters interview, maybe? Sad that Raja didn't clutch it. Good old Belcher. Dun, 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 dun. Somebody's playing control in this challenge, I swear. The one downside of playing combo decks in the challenge is like sometimes your round just ends so quickly. Some Boston words on stream. Apparently not. I already got main G. Hmm. No finger. I just triple tied, died at 0 life, and took 7th instead of 4th. Sometimes you low roll. Already 48 seconds, chat. Yeah, we do another round. Usually the opponent doesn't show up right away anyways. Your mom says that I look very handsome with my haircut. Well, thank you, Woods mom. What a gentle lady. Praise Adriano? Oh, I'm on the draw with a gemstone cavern, chat. Cooking. Sand's actually so cracked. I'm gonna put the gemstone cavern into play real quick, like. Go to my elegant parlor. Chat start making up words. Gotta pass this level, chat. Nice. Enough words are made up. Good job, chat. Play blue to Delta. I think I go fetch and play an artist talent. And I'm probably gonna next turn. Could just level it up. We can never know who was in first place. It was actually the acidic hadistic. Or the acidic hasidic. I always get that name wrong. They've been to Fatal Push. That was probably Grixis Persist. Raug. It's another ritual. It's gonna level up the talent and pass. Potentially leaving with bolts down. Of course. Gotta. See if I get persisted on. My hand's pretty Thoughtseize proof, luckily. Ral. I'm gonna discard Striker Rich. It was Sacred Foundry. Past the ritual, we're gonna discard Strike. Discard Strike. Commercial District. I think they have a Fatal Push in their hand. Flashback Strike. Drop the Sacred Foundry. Yeesh, that's a long string of lands. Flash this back. Discard the Commercial District. Cast this. Actually interesting. I don't know which one to discard. I think they have removal. I think it's the Row. Because they've been to Fatal Push already. Yeah, Talon's pretty stock. It's a good card. Red. Sheesh. Alright, we'll keep going. Alright, we're gonna cast Rel's 2, right? This is an artist talent. Uh, you don't think artist talent should be stock? Card's crazy. They might have Spell Pierce. Lost the flip, sad. Ooh, 2 rituals. I won the flip. Wait, it just flipped? I didn't think I'd get this far. Oh, sure. Hmm. 3, 5. This track is going kind of hard, isn't it? Ritual. Reckless Impulse. I think that does it if they don't have anything. Alright, cool. Artist talent's crazy. What a good card. Pretty sure it's Grixis Persist, but I could be wrong. Is Shield Receipt like stock in Grixis Persist? I don't know. Not 100% sure. Let's do that. I think I just want to take out both Striker Rich and leave the Artist Talent in. Try like that. Yeah, like Edict seems a little strange, but I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Stop. Pass. It's there for the controlling decks, and it's also there for opposing combo decks, but I don't know 100% what they're on. If I know that they're on hardcore control, I'll just Snapcaster. I don't think I should have done what I did then. I didn't realize that this is the deck I was playing against. Crazy. I thought it was something completely different. They could have Flame for this. I think I lead on the Artist Talent. I don't want my Ruby Medallion to get Flame of an Ord. Well, I guess we're kind of smart. Sometimes maybe kind of smart. Well, we didn't sideboard correctly, but at least we played well. I guess this friend resolve. Flame, draw two. Oh. I think at some point we're gonna have to start jamming stuff into their counter magic regardless of what happens. Nile Spell Bomb, yeah. Kind of an inconvenience. This frog means we don't have a ton of time left. I think Glimpse is kind of fine. Mm-mm. This game is pretty over. It's just like thinking about how I can get my 1%er here. Let's see if this resolves. Wait, things are resolving? Why are things resolving? I am confused. I think they have consign. Maybe. Cast Past in Flames. Guess I'm gonna pop the Spell Bomb. Alright, Ral's Omega dead. But I think so are they, unless they have Consign. Oh, they drew a card. Alright, I obviously choose nothing. Okay. Flash this back as well. Sheep. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, back to our league. How did this happen? I don't know. You have to watch the VOD. 3060, I think. Let's look at our previous rounds. Did we drop a thingy? No, we haven't dropped a game in the challenge yet. Yeah, we lost to Tron, but that was in the league. Are we good at Magic? I'm not sure. Oh, another dingo. Another wild dingo has been spotted. Sir Samaj. Why do only one of the emotes work? On my screen, all of them work. Thanks, Pun Master. I appreciate it. I was a little bit on this cut, but I think it's growing on me. I think it's growing on me a little bit. I was like, I didn't want to get the top too short, so I had the top like kept kind of long. I think it looks alright. Yeah, they're all 7 dB. Before you know it, it'll be gone. I hope not. I like my hair quite a bit. Holy schmoly. Is your hair like you? Sometimes. Guide souls. Fitch, Montagna, Medallion, S. Gets into the argument with his hair. Next day, it goes bald. Actually, my worst nightmare. Alright, not Static Prison. big, huge, massive. Ew. Ew. Alright, I guess I'm surveilling. Those were quite poor. Such is the life of a Storm player, though. Yeah, I think I have one turn. And they might have Raven Charm. Or they're just leaving up double removal. Graveyard. Oh, I can put back my entire hand. My hand sucks. Bye, buddy. That's a distinct lack of rituals. I don't know if I'm supposed to shuffle here or not. Oh, 2 rituals. Gas. Gasoline. Ruby Medallion. It gives me the most looks. I actually think it's Valakut Awakening. Well, I guess I should go. Yeah, I think it is Valakut Awakening. If I kill this other route, it's fine. Oh. GG. Dedge! Thank you for the tier 1 in 18 months. I thought they had another removal spell. I guess not. Energy. He's 4. Let me take out you and you. Done. Done and done. Hand's pretty weak. This hand's weaker. Nah, this is a keep. Ever miss Static Prison? Pending is usually Static Prison, but better. I know it's like a little weird to say, but that's kind of accurate. They're latent. Think of the tier 1 of the 2 months. Appreciate it. My elegant parlor. What the frick? I needed that. Oh, Stone Rain. The frick, I needed that too. Yeah, against Trinisphere, it's better for sure. That's why we're playing a commercial district and an elegant parlor, right? It depends, but I think getting rid of stuff permanently is pretty strong. Oh, we could try something here. But it largely depends on what we draw off the Manamorphose. Dang. One spell short. You're fired, Manamorphose. I'm trying to think if I want to flip this Ral and just, like, kill Souls, maybe. It feels kind of bad. I have to assume Ral's dying. Probably Deflage or whatever. Or that. It attacks me with both? Yeah, Ral's just secretly Fury. Okay. Ghost Vacuum, Vexing Bubble. I can take exactly this 1 damage here. And no more. Damn. Alright. Let's go to the next game. Oh, there was the Wish. That Wish would have changed my life. I've been such a good Wish. Man. Man. Oops. Well, there goes that. hand's really land heavy. This hand's land light. Such a good hand, though. All right, we ball. We don't draw a land. We don't draw a land. C'est la vie. Ragavan. Ragavan. Surely we don't regret keeping a one lander. Nah, never. Surely they don't stone raid us this turn. Nah, never. Got my strike it rich. How will I ever get rich at this rate? Surely we don't have a command that tells Dingo not to keep hands like this. Okay, I think it's a different story for Storm, no? Perfect. Well, not perfect. That was actually the worst land we could have drawn, but you know what? Perfect. Glass half full. Thanks, Art. They hit my prismatic ending? What the bang? Come on, dog. Have mercy on my soul. My own pending. All right. The time is nigh, or I will die. Cannot play around anything anymore. Ghost Vacuum's gonna get me. Because they could just take my ritual, or they take my reckless impulse, and then I just fizzle and die here. Sad. Time to die. Hate to see it. So I would have hit these two, which would have hit these two. Probably could have flipped this. It's a lot of rails. 6 matches. I can play another league match. Ragavan's busted. I cannot believe it hit my pending. So fudged up. At least the challenge is going well, because the league certainly isn't. We're 3-0 with a dream in the challenge. And 1-2, about to be 1-3 in a league. With no aspirations. I'm 100% winner versus you in paper. True. I am the best paper player after all. Because I can cheat in paper. I got cards in my sleeves. Oh, I'm not winning this matchup. I got cards in my sleeves on my lap. I'm playing 2 lands. Top forward an LCQ with Esper Blink. Okay, okay. Play the Energy Mirror with the Ring. Oh, that's because I stacked my deck and I always hit Ring off of Amp Drafter. That's why I was so good at Energy and paper. This is the Dingo Tells All episode. Button's chatting. Artist talent. Boring generic question. What do you think is a sleeper or not deck for an open decklist modern tournament? Why is it Goryo's? I don't know if Goryo is a sleeper anymore. I think it's getting too popular to be sleeper. That is a good question. If I didn't have a pro tour with a team that I had to keep confidentiality, then I would probably talk more about it, but I kind of can't right now, sadly. Go, Ral, go. Go, Ral, go. Red, red. Oh, go, Ral, go. No, Ral, no. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Six. Go, Ral, go. Okay, I think I do this. I won, but I can't flip it. I'm one short because they cast a spell. Come on, Striker Rich. Yes! I love you, Ral! I'm your biggest fan! Oh, holy shit, what a top 8. The Wizard and Rock aligned. The Wizard and Rock align. Sadly, artist talent kind of shit in this matchup. But I'm gonna take all the chance. That was quite the high roll. Holy high roll, Batman. Pretty sure every game I've seen you play is just constant high rolling. Alright, let's refer to the scoreboard. We did definitely not high roll these two matches. But we've been high rolling the challenge. That's for sure. But that's what this deck does, right? I don't like Flash in the sideboard. I don't think Flash does anything for this deck. I would snap his hand off if it had one more land. I'm gonna snap it off anyways because I'm greedy as hell. I'm on the draw against control. I don't think they're gonna have a very fast clock. I just don't really understand what Flash does for the deck because it's not a very fast clock on its own, right? You have no other creatures to be able to back it up with. Yay. So I don't really understand about it. Ritual. Land. Ruby. I didn't think I'd get this far. Alright, your turn. Oh no, they bricked on lands. I don't think I need this. Uh, oh. Let's cast Past in Flames. It's probably gonna get countered. Counter spell. Alright, we're just gonna pass. I almost had a big play to be able to flash this back, but we're one short. I was thinking also have Force Negation, but I think they would have cast Force Negation if they had it. Kills one Ruby. Yep. Depression. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of lands. Yeah, there goes the I'm gonna go for it angle. There goes my Rel. Yeah, we have one on the board still. Yeah, if you keep gas, then you draw all lands. It's perfect. Yikes. Is Timmy still on Wait, Timmy was playing Infect? Well, this is news to me. On the plus side, my opponent's very stuck. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Plus 2. 10. Wish. Past in Flames. I think that actually gets there. Do player on Force Negation? I don't think things are getting much better for us. They have Force Negation. They have Force Negation. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, orange champ both ways. Now I think we're just gonna sit here and sculpt our hand for a while. We could have saved a chant for our turn. We did chant during our turn. Next time splice into arcane. I did splice into arcane. Alright, chat. Are we watching the stream? Pulse check on Twitch chat. Subtlety. There's video on this thing? Hi, chat. And they have a clock now, so we can't sit here and sculpt our hand forever. I think I'm gonna take a couple turns off. I was just seeing if y'all are watching, that's all. I was just curious. Huh. There's another chant somewhere in my deck. I think I put back one of these rituals. If they cast the Narset. Or main phase kicking a star charge. That's gotta be a good sign for me. Also, I'm a little bit puzzled by that. It must have chant. I think they have chant then. Chant's so hard to deal with. Just cast your chant first. I think I have to. I gotta chant back probably. Oh, force pitching Days Undoing. What? This is all resolving way too fast. Everything's happening way too fast. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't know why they kicked the star charts. Digging for chant. I mean, they could do that instant speed. I think they were looking for a land. I actually can't keep getting away with this. Solitude Scepter, Solitude Purge, Narset. Apparently their hand was just nothing. Yeah, they said they want to develop their mana with the star charts. I didn't have to go for it this turn. I had one more turn. No, they're just chatting, talking about the game. Yeah, just yapping. Gives you the chance of finding counter spell, I guess. But if you need mana, it's tough. Yeah, I had to at least cast a chant and then get him to counter chant. That was like the bare minimum I had to do. 5 lands. It's a tough call for sure. You find chant, you get so rewarded, though. Serious question, are you testing assuming you're trying to win the Pro Tour, or is the plan to just not embarrass yourself? What? Why would I be testing to not to try to win the Pro Tour? I embarrass myself all the time. I'm embarrassing myself in front of you guys right now. When has that ever mattered? Or you think I'm just there to participate? Yeah, realistically, we're just trying to requeue, if we're being honest. But like, if we go all the way, we go all the way. A serious question followed by the most unserious question possible. Matman with a VIP. Got you. Yeah, I'm just going for the vibes. Just going to hang out. Think I might not even play it. Serious question. Flats or drums? Wings. Drums. Flats are a pain in the ass to eat. But drums. Flats do have more meat, but they're such a pain in the ass that I don't think it's worth it. But flats are easier to eat. Are you like one of those like TikTok influencers that sticks the entire thing in their mouth and then just pulls out the bone? Or is that one like technique where you like smush it together and you make a giant mess and then you take the bone out and you just eat the wad of meat? No. Is this Gorio's? Do they have force negation? I guess we'll find out. Well, it looks like the answer is no. Sheep. Double sheep. I need to cast that. Probably not. Does it do anything for me if I do cast it? Probably not. Start with the Manamorphose. Probably pretty dead. That helps. Less so. It's rude to call your waitress that. Unhinged. No, that's Goryo's. They literally pitched him ending. How is it not Goryo's? Salted. Yeah. I won the flip. You can splice one of these, right? The fuck? Oh. Wait, what did I do? I don't know what I clicked. Why did I need all this mana? Oh, I found the wish. Yay. Bum bum bum. Got any grapes? Answer was we got a lot. 22. No funky one-ups in the sideboard. That's not true. We got one grape shot in the sideboard. We got one empty the warrens, one past in flames. Those are kind of funky, you know. Don't do that. Don't cry. Not on your birthday. Tomorrow's fine though. Yeah, wait 15 minutes. Takes the hollowed. Valid. Yeah, the Spider-Man cards will be legal. And apparently, if I wanted to play Spider-Man cards in my deck, I can just ask Wizards, hey, can you give me copies of the Spider-Man card? And they'll just give them to me to use for the tournament. But I'm like, I don't have time to test these Spider-Man cards. They're probably all garbage. Yeah, apparently. It's news to me, Poppy. We'll leave that on top. We have infinite mana. No, you don't get to keep it. Yeah, they were talking about it in the PT Discord. They were like, yeah, if you need Spider-Man cards, just let us know. Unfortunately, nobody will need those cards. They're a little tough. Speaking of a little tough. Don't Gorios. Gorios. No. 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 Wait a minute. This was an insane top 10. I think we're going to game 3. I guess maybe they don't take Force Negation, they take Ephemerate instead, and they miss on Force Negation. We can still combo kill them if we top deck a Ruby. Maybe. Actually, we don't concede here. 0% concede, but yeah, things are interesting. Ephemerate, Flooded Strand, Ending, Riddler, and they've missed the attack. Okay, they missed on Force Negation. It's a lot of subtleties, though. If I donate 65 subs, we get a 12-hour Mill and Lantern stream. That is correct. Although it's 68. The bot's not working right now. Wait, they have subtlety. No, you're supposed to be a Ruby. Mm. Put Ral on top and then resolve into it again. So if I cast Ral, then I go Ritual, Ritual, Rend, Resolve, Ral. It doesn't do anything. I think I gotta cast this. Hit a Ritual. What if I Surveil a Past in Flames? Does that get me anywhere? I don't think so. I could cast the Ritual, splice the Ritual. Yeesh. I could kill the Atroxa. Probably buys me the most time. Guess I can cast that next turn. They're gonna Subtlety. Yes. Yes, indeed. Top. Grape Shot. I don't think Surveilling Past in Flames did anything for me there, sadly. Oh. Sure. I may just look at the top 20. They took the past, or they took the Hollowed Moonlight out of my hand for a reason. I pretty much just kept my hand based on the power of the Hollowed Moonlight, which I think is fine. Got Thoughtseize and died. Sure. Pretty Thoughtseize proof. I think in matchups where they try to go after your enablers, keep my hand with like 2, 3 enablers is usually pretty decent. I want to surveil with this. Could also have Consign here, so maybe playing Arouse better. Looks like we have our answer. Playing the Rel was better. Okay, man. Okay, man. Slow your roll there. I'm supposed to cast Manamorphose. Alright. Well, if they have the Gorios, they have the Gorios. Sometimes you just can't beat, Surveil Trox into the graveyard. Yep, it's a damn shame. Force, Subtlety, Ephemerate, White Land. They can't keep doing this. It's so messed up. Subtlety, Force Negation, Polluted Delta. I messed up though. I should have cast the Ral on turn 2. Hit another Force Negation. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. Unless they mess up horribly. Let's start this turn with the Past in Flames. Curious to see what they do. I actually forced it. Okay. That's where the turn ends for me, anyways. I was kind of hoping they would pop the Nile Spellbomb instead, and I can cast some spells in response to it. But then they force it, anyways. I don't know. I just don't think there's any winning from here. Consign, Forced Negation, Pending, Ephemerate. Man, frick Surveillance, dog. I can't. When Surveillance been a giant thing, it's so frustrating. Imagine an alternate timeline where Surveillance didn't exist and they drew a Troxa for turn and they just like passed. Goodbye, Rail. I get it, Meddler. Thank you for the prime. I will see myself out right now. A lot of Past in Flames. Why Ritual first, as opposed to casting Ral and then casting Ritual? The only thing casting Ral does before casting Ritual here is make me potentially take 1 point of damage. Because Ral knows what the storm count is before... Or Ral knows what the storm count is, even if he's not on the table. And I don't want to flip Ral until I've cast 6 spells. So there's really no reason to play it. No, Ral doesn't need to be in play. GG's Beagle. That was a really messed up Surveil land, by the way. I hope you know that. I want you to know that. Alright, let's finish up our league chat. Is it a 3-dash? %of Storm players quit before they hit 100 Storm, for good reason, too. This is the challenge record, not the league record. It isn't what it looked like, I promise. It's not what it looks like. Alright, I guess Bloodstained Mire. I don't think I'm playing the Ral out here. Certain matchups I'd be happy to play the Ral out, but not when they have Bloodstained Mire. Grixis Persist. Persisties. Oh, they just pass. Does it remind me of Scam? I saw the remnants of my Scam deck the other day, and I had Bone Crusher Giant in my deck, and I was like, damn. I really was off the deep end, wasn't I? Playing Bone Crusher Giant for the mirror. What are we doing? It was fine at the time. It was also for Ring, yeah. For Ring and for the mirror. Because it was a 2-for-1 in the mirror. Ooh. For Ring was cap, but you get to Bone Crusher your Fury and then attack for 8. It was so sick. For... I think I'm supposed to mini Past in Flames. Thanks, Jube. Yeah, I think we mini Past in Flames. One every flip. Always tails, chat. Tails never fails. Except for the times it fails. Hardly ever happened. I don't know about that. I feel like it happened a decent amount. We'll never know how that ended. Hallowed Moonlight, Strike It Rich can probably bite the dust. I keep forgetting to board out this Gemstone Cavern when I'm on the play. I'm not on the play right now, but I keep forgetting to board out when I am on the play. Yeah, saying something's cap means it's like not good. Then you have the awakening there, wishing a grape shot. Grape shot was 19. So if I'm flipping I have 4 mana. Yeah, true. I didn't have to flip the Ral. But I think Rallo would have gotten there anyways. But yeah, 4 mana and then just go grape shot, wish grape shot. 10's pretty good. Means Oculus, Oculus. Play the same combo deck again. Probably will. Persist and Aki. Oh, right on time. Right on time to go to the graveyard. Not like Needler Bone Match, they could play post ring. Technically, Bone Crusher is also a post ring card. Because you have to play the turn after the ring comes down. I don't have any interaction here, they just die. Alright, they just die. Probably. Cast Cast the Ral, cast a Glimpse, discard Valakut Awakening, I guess. Found another Glimpse and a land and a Ruby Medallion. I don't need the Ruby Medallion. Land's nice. Second Glimpse is pretty good. Anamorphose is also pretty nice here. I think this thing needs to say 8. Once it says 8, we're good to go. Okay, so we're gonna hold priority here. I'm gonna cast this and then cast this. Probably drop the other row. I don't think I need it. Oh, I won both flips. Grapes. Alright. Congrats, believers. We did it. Seven matches left. All right, let's play Warzone stream, but I'm gonna go log on to the other account and boot up Tron because I think we can get a Tron League at least started. Easy 3-2 for the Storm. 3-2 is like Storm's defining factor. All right, what build of Tron should we steal? I think you want to see green Tron, right? With the Myco spawn. I remember you playing Ruby and doing well at the RC in the Breach meta. Yeah, that's because Storm was like 55%er against Breach. That was the only reason I played the deck. I didn't think the deck was like particularly good against most of the rest of the field, but I felt like it was a little bit favored against Breach. I ended up playing Breach half the rounds in that tournament. Yeah, it's a turn faster. Problem is, I got absolutely freaking hosed by Haywire Might. The matches I lost against Breach were the ones that had either Haywire Might or Lightning Bolt for Ruby or Ral, whatever. Because I'd always just try to kill them as fast as possible. It's just assuming that they have very little interaction for me. Because usually the games where I went like past the turn and try to play around interaction, they're just like untap, grinding station breach kill you. And I was like, okay, awesome. Very cool. I wish Brick were here. I don't know what kind of Tron he wants to see, but he did dono for it. I don't know where the green Tron lists are. Oh, they're at the top. Okay, let's try the green Tron list. Play blue Tron. I don't think you would want to see blue Tron. All right, how many more rounds of the challenge? 5. Looks like most of them are on game 3. I'm gonna start this next round with words chat, and I'm gonna get up and stretch for a little bit. It's already 7 a.m. Holy schmoly, what is that, Japan time? It's like an 11-hour difference is Japan time. What time zone are you in? All right, chat. I'll be right back. Finland. We love the Finnish viewers. Apparently, it's the longest round on the planet. Holy schmoly. A horse looks at the challenge and says, "Why the long face?" I don't know. I don't know why this round's like forever. That's kind of crazy. I was like looking at my own stream to see if the round was up, and I was like, "Holy Christ, this round's never gonna be up." Excuse me, never gonna be up. They get to walk around for a bit though, which is nice. Been sitting for too long today. It's actually not true. I did get my steps in today. I walked 3 miles. How many steps is 3 miles? I guess it depends on your stride. But my ring's been dead, so my watch has been dead as well, because I haven't charged shit. Oh, I think we're gonna go the whole distance here. I got my VV Cauldron decklist so I can practice for my RCQs in 2 weeks. Is it too late to return it? Because they're gonna ban VV Cauldron on November 10th? Wait, I feel like that was a terrible investment. They said they were gonna ban the deck on the 10th. Did they not say that? Why doesn't my... What the... You have the resources to grind, that's fair. Give yourself the best chance to win then. Okay, the round's finally up. Yay. Cristo. Longest round in existence. Zero RCQs scheduled thus far. Probably because of the ban list, if I had to guess. Well, maybe not because of the ban list, because the format's just ass. Probably because the format's just ass. Looks like chat's gonna fail this round of words anyways. Hey, level 21's not bad, chat. It's okay if we're hard stuck level 21. Acidic absolutely just carried, by the way. Can we just take a look at this? 189 stars compared to the rest of 60 was the next highest. Acidic putting chat on their back and carrying. I played Scrabble competitively in college. Whoa, that's actually pretty sweet. I know that Scrabble has like a Scrabble's got a pretty big competitive scene from what I understand. Oh, good Belcher. GG. Gotta be cheating. Anybody who is good at Scrabble is cheating. I still watch major tournaments, but those guys are way beyond anything I could ever do. I'm pretty convinced they make up words. We got a bait counter magic here. If we don't bait counter magic, we're so dead. Because then they go whir and then Belcher me. Well, as a streamer, I do makeup boards all the time, anyways. Talent. Strike. Fifth down. Don't worry and kill me. Thank you. Hmm. I think maybe I should have played Route this last turn. This matchup's ass. Ass, I tell ya. You're allowed to make up words, but your opponent can also challenge the made up words. I'd be challenging everything. I'm like, nope, that's not a real word. Judge comes over. No, I'm pretty sure the word fire is a real word. No, nope. The voices in my walls tell me it's not. Sir, you can't challenge the word ring. The only context in which I've seen that is hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring, which is the word Halo Tractor. Therefore, I should get credit for putting Halo Tractor here, and you should get no credit for spelling ring out. Man, they kick me out so fast. It'd be so awesome. Pretty sure Fibblethip is fake. Wrong. Lose your turn. If only proper nouns were accepted in Scrabble. I don't know if this matchup gets any better post board. I would assume probably not. Champ might be really good though. Maybe we can chant him off of a Lotus or actively chant to try to push our combo through. I think I was supposed to play Ral that last turn when I played Artist Talent, but I was trying to hit my land drop. If I played Ral, I would have forced the counterspell out. But then I'm in the same spot the next turn. I don't have a reducer. This deck also plays Spell Snare too. Don't want that. I think we try to stick this Ruby. We're gonna try sticking the Ral. Let's go for the Ruby. Actually, the Ral might have been better to play around Force Negation. Pretty interesting. Flage. Turns Joy Disruption. Torma's Crypt, brutal. Second Past in Flames, brutal. Do they have a flare? No flare, at least. I think I might be wishing for an Artist Talent here, just to discard some of my Past in Flames at this point. Another Flage. Ooh, Stock Up. That's spicy. Picks the Stock Up, too. Suspends Lotus Bloom. Alright, we're gonna get something going here. That's not something. That's also not something. Okie dokie. Maybe I should just gone Wish, Artist Talent. It's not even that good, though. Looks like we're kind of bricking off here. Bricking off and potentially dying. One mana. Curious to see what they do here. Nothing. I think nothing is pretty reasonable given the fact that, well, I myself can't do a ton. Or can I? Not really. I might have to just play to get really, really lucky here. I'm thinking I grab this Strike It Rich, and then I cast the second chant. And I try to flip my route and ult it. Let's try to get lucky. So I don't think we're winning this if we pass the turn, sadly. Alright. 3 heads in a row. Feels real, man. I think we're dead. "50-50 shot that we win the game there. Yeah, it's been real. But we are deceased. Stormod script did me in. I also think this matchup's pretty bad. Hey, maybe they don't have the Belcher. Or interaction. Make him pop the Tormod script. Not cool, man. Flusterstorm? Okay. Savior's gonna get a piece of my mind after this game. That's some real hater shit. Flusterstorm. Matchup wasn't good enough, huh, Savior? Had to chuck the Flusterstorms in there. GG's, Savior. But just know, I'm gonna remember this Flusterstorm for the rest of time. Or at least until tomorrow. The Flusties ain't for you. I know what they're there for. They're there for consignment memory. But you know what? It was still hater shit regardless. I would have been happier if it were Spell Snare, because, like, Spell Snare is at least less offensive than Flusterstorm is here. Alright, here's the plan, chat. We're dead for top 8. And instead of jumping into this Tron League, there's a showcase in 10 hours from now. And I think that maybe we call it early, and then we wake up and jam this. And I don't know what we should play in it. We'll figure out what deck we want to play in that. But I think we're going to play in that, chat. So for now, I think I'm going to bid you farewell. And it's Mufasa. Oh, no, it's Saturday. Damn. It's not even Mufasa Friday. Alright, chat. Let me get y'all on out of here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. All y'all folks. Also, if you haven't yet, click like on the YouTube stream and you want to support a small content creator such as myself, you can go like the YouTube stream that's pinned at the top of the channel. I'll link it again right here. Tomorrow, co-stream, showcase challenge on both the YouTubes and Twitch. I'm gonna go look for somebody to raid chat. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. It looks like maybe BFG's still on, so I will send you over to BFG. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, chat. Good night. See you at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern.